Before we get started on this video, I do know that this deck is missing bottomless, mirror force, a lot of good shit, so I'm perfectly aware of that. This is a really low budget deck. I have 5 proxies in this deck. This deck is Earthbound Zombie in a way, but it's also anti-meta, so don't really judge it. It does run good. Same deck I got on KCVDS. It's 9-0 right now, so but I did have to make a few proxies. Anyway, these are my proxies for Earthbound Immortal. Liska Paskew. Good card, 2500 attack. Have to have a field spell on the field to get it out. So I run Zombie World, but attack directly, can't be selected as attack target. If your opponent does manage to kill it, you blow up your opponent's field, inflict damage. It's one of my favorite cards. Then we start the high level monsters. 2 Rukakis, just because they kill warriors and spellcasters. I mean, spellcasters is predominant right now, so you know, smack them in the face like, hey, you got Arcanite Musician out? Well, look, it's gonna die. 2 Patricians, because you can do a lot with this deck with Patricians. And Patricians, like if you have like a card out on the field that you want to keep safe, you know, you can just, hey, can't attack that. Or you can combo with the Liska Paskew, you know, just be like, hey, you have to attack a Liska Paskew, but wait, you can't, so you can't attack. You know, it's pretty good. It's really broken combo if you can get it out. 1 Vampire Lord, for the simple fact that everybody is relying on spells and traps. Magician of Faith is gone. So if you hit them with this, hey, discard a spell from your deck. They can't get it back. They're fucked, you know. We got 1 Breaker, just because, you know, he's a beat stick. He's a beat stick, and boom, blow up a spell trap. Really come in handy. Got 2 Tomatoes. Can't be hit by bottomless, and is a search. So it's one of my favorite cards for this deck. It can search pretty much anything. A lot of these cards that you can get, you can just switch defense mode, and then bam, they can't do nothing. And speaking of defense mode, Wall of Illusion, highly underlooked, but it's great. It's awesome, you know. It's in defense mode, you attack it. It's got a pretty decent defense, respectful, 1850. When it dies, boom, that card goes right back to the hand. I mean, come on, that fucks up Stardust, fucks up Assault modes. It just fucks shit up, honestly. We got DD Warrior Lady. It also fucks up Light Sworns, by the way. So, you know, they can't get their effect. But DD Warrior Lady, I shouldn't really have to explain that, honestly. 2 Pyramid Turtles, just because it doesn't run a lot of zombies. It's more anti-meta zombie. You know, it does sound pretty weird. But I didn't want to run a 3rd one, just because I just didn't want to, you know. 2000 or less defense zombie. That's good. Cyber Gymnast. Very, very underlooked. But look, summon them, discard a card, destroy that, boom, you know, kill one of their cards. It's very good. And if you do happen to get it in defense, and they attack, and it's like a 1500 tuner, you know, they lose 300. Pitch a card, they lose their tuner. You know, that's just the way I see it. It's good to fuck shit up. Hedgeguard, just because it's got 2100 defense, and I really didn't know what else to put in this deck. Honestly, it does have a decent effect, but I wouldn't rely on it. Like I said, this deck's low budget, and this is about kind of a stall kind of thing. X-Saber Arabellum, just because you can discard when you attack with them, or you can use the, you know, sync up. I've managed to get Gotems out a few times, but that's pretty much it. Absorbing Bone Tower, just because you can Patrician combo with it, and if you have like a, I don't know, say if you have Patrician that's in a face-down Pyramid Turtle, make them attack this, mill top 2 cards. It's good against everything but Light Sworn, honestly. I managed to fuck a dude's combo up with it several times, but that's the reason I'm only running 1 is because of Light Sworns. Because Spirit Reaper, shouldn't have to explain that. Legendary Jitsu Master, just because when it's attacked, send the card top of your deck. It's like a mini Geyser. I mean, come on, who wasn't with that? And with this deck, if you've noticed, look, there's 1, 2, 3, look, Gotems right there if you can get these 3 out. And I've managed to do that many times, honestly. Like, I can get Gotems out with this deck extremely fast. I did have to take a couple cards out because of the rarity issues with this contest, but it's all good. Moving on to the spells. 3 Zombie World. Yeah, I know, proxies. Anyway, the 3 Zombie Worlds are for a Liska Paskew, and it doesn't come in handy. I mean, it does kind of come in handy, because you can book a moon, and actually, no, you can't really book a moon. I don't know what that is for, other than the simple fact Well, wait one sec. I got like a phone call coming in or some shit, so I have to answer so fast. Hello? No, he's at work. Yeah, he's at work. You're welcome. Somebody calling for my pa right now, but back to this video real fast. Spells 2 Book of Life. Why? Majority of this deck, zombies. Really shouldn't have to explain. And it kind of has that little bit of a messed up Lightsworn kind of deal. 1 Call of the Mummy, simple fact. 2 Rikakis and a Vampire Lord. And 2 Patricians, so this kind of does come in handy. Creature swap, combo Pyramid Turtle, Mystic Tomato. Get a good monster out of it. You know, no complaints with that. 1 Vortex, didn't really want to run to. Simple fact that it can lead to dead draws. Honestly, it can lead to dead draws. I've had dead draws with Lightning Vortex before. I used to run 3 in this deck, and it was horrible dead draws. Horrible dead draws. Ham Shot and Fissure, monster destruction, honestly. Nobleman, again, monster destruction. Destroy face time. A lot of flip effects are being used, like with the Apprentice and whatnot, and I do run another Fissure. Kind of mislooked that. A Soul Exchange. Actually, I am running another Nobleman, so yeah, I kind of overlooked that extremely. But and again, my second Vortex. Guess I overlooked that too. I guess I am running 2, but I've never really managed to draw both. So I guess this kind of does work. With Soul Exchange. Why? 2 Rikakis, 2 Patricians, a Vampire Lord. This is essential. Heavy Storm, staple. Okay, only 3 traps because this is a low budget deck. Threatening Roar, stall, turn. Keep your monsters safe. It's good. Magic Drain, spell destruction, and last but not least, Call of the Haunted. This is a 40 card deck. I know it is extremely low budget, and a lot of other decks do stand a chance against this, but Aliska Piskew is easy to get out in this deck, honestly. And if you get him out, you can deal massive damage. Now, you may be thinking, well, this deck kind of sucks. I mean, it does, honestly. Without Aliska Piskew, this deck is nothing. But this is very easy to obtain field advantage in. Very easy. And that's where it comes in good, because, you know, Aliska Piskew all the time. Like, somebody can be like, yeah, hey, look, you know, Vortex, something, got Book of Moon, like a Book of Moon in your hand, Call of the Mummy in your hand, boom, 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 Zombie World out, right there. And Book of Moon does kind of combo with Zombie World now I think about it, because you can get cards like X-Saber back, and if you really wanted to, Wall of Illusion. I wouldn't see why you'd want Wall. That's just like a one-time things, but anyway, I hope you like my deck. This is the Anemo 3-0. I'm out.